Hey everyone! Last night I was thinking about why my recovery process has been so successful this time and it wasn't as successful the first couple times I tried. And God revealed some stuff to me about why it was successful and things that I did that has gotten me to where I am now. So I wanted to share that with you because I know a lot of you might be recovering or trying to move forward without your eating disorder. So I just wanted to share this with you. Maybe it would be something that you would like to hear. The first thing I did was when I decided to recover, I was doing it wholeheartedly. I wanted to do it right. I wanted to go and I wanted to clean house. I wanted to make sure that everything that my eating disorder ever used against me, like the mistakes I made, the experiences I had, would be revealed in to my therapist or to my parents, so that there were no secrets my eating disorder could use against me. That was really good because the guilt and shame that I had felt because of these things were out in the open, and I could talk through them and realize that I am not my mistakes. I am not the amount of times I've failed. I am a human being who will always make mistakes, but those do not define me. And so that's one of the things. When I recovered, I fully recovered. I was done hiding things because I hid a lot of stuff throughout the first couple times, and that really got me nowhere. It just made me fall deeper into my eating disorder. But sharing your secrets, opening up about things that you hide inside is really liberating, and it doesn't give your eating disorder the hand to have on that. It takes the power away from your eating disorder because it's out in the open and you can deal with it, and your eating disorder has no say in that anymore. The second thing I did was whatever my eating disorder said to do, I did the opposite. So like for 6 years I just did everything that it said. I almost lost my life, and I was dead emotionally, so I figured the only way to get out of this vicious cycle is to do everything, whatever it says, to do the exact opposite. So if it was saying, eat less, I would eat more. Or if it said, go for a run, go for a 2-hour run, I'd be like, no, like I'm going to sit at home and be normal and just sit with my family. So one of the ways that I really combated that was to do the opposite. And it's really challenging at first, but it's something that needs to happen because the only way to defeat your eating disorder is to do the exact opposite of what it says. And eventually, like, your eating disorder, the voice of your eating disorder is going to get quieter and quieter because it's not going to have any control over you. So it's going to know that it's wasting its time on you, so it's going to want to just like leave you because it's not going to have any hold on you. And yeah, so I make it impossible on a daily basis for my eating disorder to exist. The moment I have an eating disorder thought, I tell a friend, or I write it down, or I make a picture for the blog that counters that idea. Yeah, it's just making it absolutely impossible. Because I know that my eating disorder has only brought me pain and sorrow, and the only way to get that out of there is to make sure that I don't give it the time of day. So the second the thought enters my mind, I don't even think to the end of the thought. I cut it off and I get it out. Like, my eating disorder doesn't control me. I don't have to listen to these negative messages, and just to get it out. So that's one of the things that I do. I haven't touched diet food, or I haven't stepped on a scale for the past 2 years since I was in recovery. I won't touch it. I make sure that it's impossible to be triggered by my eating disorder, so I know that those are things that were triggering for me, so I just make sure that I avoid triggers at all costs. And if if I'm in a situation where I feel like I'm being triggered, I immediately talk about it to someone. But diet food, I know, was one of the things that was like a staple for me when I was sick, and I don't need to go back to that. I'm healthy and I can eat whatever I want. My eating disorder does not control what I eat, so there's no point for me to be eating things that I used, like, to be recreating those habits that I did when I was sick. So I avoid all of those at all costs, and I stopped weighing myself because that was just, I'm not a number. I am Ray Smith. A number does not define me, so therefore the only time I step on a scale is when I go to the doctors, and if I step on the scale, I step on backwards. I don't even want to know what it is. It's been really liberating because I don't even think about my weight. It's just my body, and my body is here to take up space, and I'm going to let it take up the space that it needs to take up. And lastly, like, I literally do not have any secrets. Like, all of my secrets, whether everyone, like, I tell my mom, my friends, there's nothing about me that nobody knows. And that was really foundational for my recovery, because I find that our secrets are opportunity to fall deeper into guilt and shame, and deeper into self-hate because of the things that we've done or the things that have been done to us. And I don't have any secrets, and I think that's really foundational for my recovery, is to make sure that I continue to keep things out in the open. I'm an open book. If people ask about my eating disorder, I tell them. But that works for me. It may not work for you, but I just wanted to let you know what I do on a daily basis to keep healthy and to keep moving forward. Yeah, like, my eating disorder doesn't want anything to do with me, and it's amazing because I've just created a world where it just cannot exist in my life. I surround myself with happiness, love, positivity. Negativity is immediately, like, if it's not happening, I need to deal with that in the moment and not think about it again. And yeah, that's what I do, and I do it on a daily basis. Recovery is a lifelong process, and I have to keep up with it. And because the moment, it doesn't matter how much of an eating disorder you have in your life, it will tear you apart. So every day I wake up fighting and ready to kick my eating disorder in the ass over and over and over again, and to make sure that it does not have a hold on me or any of the people in my life again. So yeah, that's I hope it helps. If you have any more questions or want to talk, please feel free to email me at theloveyourselfchallenge@gmail.com. Yeah, have a great day, and I hope everyone's doing well. Okay, take care. Bye.